Silverstone.com, and welcome to the 2014 astrological forecast for the sign of Capricorn, the goat, covering those of you born between the 22nd of December and the 19th of January. Now, Capricorn is a solid, steady earth sign, and it is also what we call a cardinal sign, with a natural connection or affinity to its fellow other cardinal signs of Cancer, Libra and Aries. Now, cardinal signs are enterprising individuals, creative at the core, powerful initiators, and they project forwards to start things or cause the circumstances to happen for things to change. So, here's what I'll be explaining for the Capricorn 2014 year ahead. The general overview for Capricorns in 2014. Positive life expansion for your year ahead. The tests and trials that are coming in for Capricorns in 2014. Your spiritual development for the year ahead. Love, relationships and your astro best dates for Capricorns in 2014. Firstly, let's have a look at the overview of the year ahead. Saturn is Capricorn's ruler, and it is in the sign of Scorpio and will remain in the sign of Scorpio all the way through 2014. This has some challenging but beneficial results for all Capricorns, and I'll tell you about that in a bit. Deep-reaching dark Pluto remains in your sign all year, and power issues come up as a result of Pluto being in your sign. Love and relationships start in the year on a very good note. Venus is in retrograde, but don't let that affect you too much, because it won't, because you're a solid, steady earth sign. Venus is in a very favourable position for all Capricorns. Expansive, benevolent, lucky Jupiter is in your 7th house. I'll tell you more about that in a bit, because it's very good for relationships. So, let's have a look at what all of that means for you Capricorns. Let's start by looking at where there is positive life expansion for you. The planet of positive life expansion itself is Jupiter, and it starts the year in your 7th house of relationships, commitment and marriage. Now, this could bring some important changes to your love life. If you're not already in a connection, it starts to bring in somebody who could be a little bit more of a type of solid commitment for you. It also brings in changes to your social life and your friendships. Connections with your fellow other cardinal signs of Aries, Cancer, Libra, of course, and other Capricorns as well can be very positive for you in 2014. After June, Jupiter moves into your house of passion and intimacy, and this brings in a bit of a ooh la la factor to your relationships. So let's have a look at where the challenges may be brought in for 2014. Now, Saturn is the planet that deals with bringing in the trials and tribulations for any individual, and as I said before, it's in Scorpio at the moment. However, being in Scorpio for Capricorns, it creates a gentler, softer, easier energy to deal with for 2014. Although it will be challenging, it will be able to be dealt with by you in a very down-to-earth kind of way. It is a testing planet, and it still presents you with issues, but it allows you to work through them and come out the other end feeling stronger and more knowledgeable. But being in Scorpio, it will have a knock-on effect at perhaps encouraging you, and if it doesn't encourage you, let me sow the seed now, for you to think about working more as a team effort with a group rather than on your own, as you may find that this is more abundant for you. Secondly, Uranus, the dynamic and the unconventional, rubs off his energy in your 4th house of family, your roots, your home. And here it can cause sudden disruptions, unforeseen changes within your family and your home environment. Moving on, let's have a look next at your spiritual life in 2014. Neptune, the spiritual, the creator of psychic intuition, will be in your 3rd house, and you are likely to want to delve into areas of intellectual study, gain knowledge, and also you'll want to delve into elevating your life, your being on a spiritual level in some way. Your practical mind will be challenged with the need to look at the opposite, which is the mystical and the spiritual and the unusual. Pluto's transformational energy sometimes also can shower the energy of power and money, along with the corruption factor that can be associated with power and money. So watch out for that. Using Pluto's power in a positive way and pushing your desires can bring powerful career and work changes you never thought possible. Moving on, let's look at the hottest love dates for 2014 for Capricorns. Okay, love relationships and astro best dates are perfect all the way from January through to July, because you have got favourable conditions with Jupiter in your 7th house of commitment, marriage and relationships, which makes every day a love day, providing you're engaging the energy of positive Jupiter in the 7th house. So within that first 6 months of 2014, it's a really good idea to set your goals, put your actions out there and attract towards you your hopes and your desires for what you want with regards to relationships and connections, or the type of people you want in and around your social connections. Okay, that's it for now. Remember, I've just given you a snippet of what's happening. Please keep in mind, if we put our intention and actions together and project them out at the right astrological times, our goals and wishes have a better chance of manifestation. If you haven't already, join up to my free newsletter by going to the bottom of my homepage on skysilverstone.com, and don't forget to catch me live on screen every week, loving answering your questions and supporting you all on TV. Capricorns, have a great 2014.